Good morning, everyone. I am with Agatha from the Angelic Crystal Healing LLC, and she's here today to talk about what she does and her gifts that she can bring to the community and everybody else. Good morning, Agatha.
Good morning, Amber. How are you?
I am doing really good. I'm glad that you are here.
I
So,
appreciate you having me.
absolutely. So, you have graduated from the Crystal Reiki Masterclass 2017?
I actually think it was I did the course in 2017, and then I did another course with that you did online in 2018.
The
So
bigger
I've got,
course, everything together. That's
yes.
fantastic. So I know that you are an amazing healer, and I
Mhm.
wanted you just to boast about what you do and how things are working out for you since you've taken the program.
Actually, a lot of different things have happened, and it's been pretty amazing. I've actually learned that one of the most important things is to trust. And there have been some major things that have happened in my conventional work life that have pushed me to do more of the holistic work life. And I've been doing sessions with people, and I've done some online readings and scannings, and those have worked out so well. There's so much validation there. It's just been awesome. It's been a healing process, and it really makes me very energetic to do it.
That's fantastic. I love about you how Crystal Reiki is about using crystals and symbols and putting them together. And you managed to do this and include the angelic realm with that as well. Can you tell me a little bit more about that? How does that work for you?
Yeah, a lot of my guides are angels, and it's just for me, it's a lot easier to go direct
Mhm.
as opposed to just using the external tools. So when I connect in my sessions, I'm calling in the different angels and the different spirit teams for people, and I receive messages throughout the healing sessions. And it could be from a past loved one, it could be from an actual person of your spirit team who's working with you, and they have important information that they need to pass on. I just had a client the other day where the first session we did for her was maybe about a month ago, and Machu Picchu popped up. And she said, "Oh, I've always been interested in Machu Picchu, and that validation is awesome for me." And then the next session we have, I don't remember what I've talked about before. And then all of a sudden they were like, "Hey, did you print out that picture of Machu Picchu like you were supposed to?" And she said, "No." And so they were reminding her. And so it was those wonderful validations. And it helps people to develop their own tools and their own skills in order to heal themselves. It's not really, I'm just passing along the helpful hints.
I love about you that you do healing work. And because I got to work with you one on one, I know I want to say how powerful your hands are in healing, that you feel the energy and you feel the flow, and it's amazing. And you also combine it with psychic abilities or following your intuition or talking to your spirit team. Not everybody does that. So you are able to go to an area and know that there's pain, and you have these insights that drop in, right? Is that how that
Yes.
works for you? Okay, because
Yes.
not everybody knows how this whole entire healing thing works. So if somebody wanted to schedule a session with you and they had, let's say they had a stomach ailment and they wanted more information about that, that's something that you can work with, right?
Yeah, I could work with that. Basically, I'd go ahead and we'd set up something through my website, at angelichealingllc.com. And then what we would do is we'd schedule a time and, excuse me, and we go ahead and we could do it remotely, or I could actually come to them if they're local to Maryland, or set it up that way. I'm still trying to figure out exactly where I want to be. I may have a spot locally where I can actually be physically all the time. But in the meantime, remote works great, and it's just the same as doing it all. I connect in with their energy. I go ahead and scan them. Any messages that come at that time from their team and the angels, I pass on to them. After that, then we focus in on the areas of the ailment. A lot of times I don't really want to know what it is that's wrong with them, so that I'm not focusing directly on that. I just want them to set an intention. So the intention may be to get better clarity on something. It could be broad. It doesn't have to be anything that's really hammered down to something small. And then once that's done, then, and we've done the scanning, then I go through and then I start to send the healing to the different areas. And and then they'll get helpful tools as we go along. And I make that beautiful gingerbread person that I learned from my master teacher, Amber. And I go ahead and I lay out the crystals on that. And then I take a picture at the end with any notes that I've taken and I send it to the person so that they have that. And then they also have the recording of the session so that they can go back.
That's fantastic. I really love how you incorporate the crystals into your work as well.
Mm-hmm.
Because for many people, they don't know what crystals do or how they work. So it's a resonance of the vibration that you want to add into your energy field is how we work with them, because everybody's drawn to the crystal that they love the most, right? Or that they need the most at that time. Is there a crystal that just seems to be across the board a good crystal for everybody?
Actually, it really does vary on everybody, but when I do the actual tuning in and the healing, the big one that I use, and I'm actually holding it, is my smoky quartz. Yeah. And I always have this because it connects all the junk that they've got and filters everything, or it helps them connect and ground in or push some of the grounding up. So that's really the one that I find most people need, because they got to get all the junk out of their area, and it really helps for them. But other crystals all change. But one thing that I did find is, and you know this as well, is that I really incorporate color. So today I'm wearing orange because I want to create. So it was just one of those things where I was like, I need an orange shirt. I need an orange shirt. And I'm looking for an orange shirt. And I'm like, why do I need an orange shirt? Because I want to create something with that. So we talk about colors and wearing colors, as they go on. So it's not just all one little snippet of an area to work on. It's a bunch of things across the board that I like to incorporate little pieces. And sometimes we go over the hour, but it's not a big deal. And I'll even pull a card or two at the end just so that they can have a little bit more direction, and it'll validate our session.
That's so beautiful. And I love that you brought up color, because that was going to be my second question for you. In Crystal Reiki Level 2, we learn color and how to hold color and use color. So people who have like high blood pressure, we would use blue, right? A calming or cooling color on their energy. And Agatha is amazing with colors, and she always loves them. She's drawn to them. So I find that to be another one of your strong points too, is incorporating color therapy with that. So I enjoy and I love that. Yeah. Crystal Reiki Level 1, we do more grounding and learning about your system, and then colors in Level 2, and then psychic abilities and crossing people over, which was interesting, in Level 3. So I really love that you took the course. Is there anything that you can say to other people who are listening if they're thinking about taking the course?
Just be patient with yourself. It's not going to all come all at once. It comes in bits and pieces. And the more that you go in and you practice with your friends, with your animals, I mean, I do animal healing as well. And when you connect in and just practice, that's what makes it easier. Just being able to be on the Chakra Transformation site, is that the one that you had on Facebook? Being able to be on there and then do a live video and just have people come in and being able to send healing and just do a quick scan and things like that, that really boosted my self-confidence, which helped set all those items that I learned in the course. And I really think that the course is integral to everything. I mean, I've taken tons of courses with you. I mean, we started off with how to make bracelets or something silly like that at one point.
I can't remember.
Yeah. So, but I mean, the course is awesome, and it is really super important in order to get that base and that knowledge. But then it's all about practice. It's all about trying it. It's all about allowing, trusting, receiving, because it's not me. I don't think that I'm the only one with this gift. I think everybody has this gift. And I think that everybody can do this. And I'm just facilitating what you can't find yourself and just being a conduit for God and spirit, the universe, whatever you want to call him.
That's so beautiful. I'm so glad that you said that too, because we do have these, so many people look up to psychics or to healers, mediums, and things like that. And I find that the client, once they become into themselves and understand themselves more and trust again their gifts and what's coming up, then they become the healer too, right? Because it's not
Yes.
about us healing them, it's about them realizing their potential and doing that potential, following through with that potential,
Yes.
which is really great. I mean, my favorite thing is to see my clients transform and feel more like themselves all the time. And the other thing that I want to point out that I just love about you is that you are so friendly and that you resonate or people can understand you, right? So it's not like, you know, this, my name is Agatha and I am the healer of all healers. You
No.
so
No.
personable, and it's such a joy to be around you. So I'm really glad that you had this time to come on and share this with us.
Thank
You
you.
said that you work on animals. Can you tell me a little bit more about that? What exactly, like, do dogs have chakras? Do cats have chakras? What is that?
Absolutely. All animals have chakras.
Okay.
And basically, it's exactly the same thing as with a human being, except the chakras are just in a little different area. And you also have to respect, pardon me, you also have to respect the animal's boundaries. So with a human being, you say to them, hey, can I work on you? They're giving you permission because you're there, they've signed up, whatever. But with an animal, sometimes it's best to do it remotely, because when you're in the situation, animals feel energy a lot more acutely than human beings do. And that's just because they are vibrational. They don't have these preconceived notions that we have. And with that, you just need to be respectful. Like, you can't walk up to a dog and just shove your hands in his face. You kind of like have to let them come to you if you're going to do it in person. And with big animals, it's the same thing. I've done some horses remotely, just sending the love and the healing to the different areas. Talk to the owner saying, hey, did you look into this to see if there might be something that you need to get a veterinarian out there for? Because just like everything, this is holistic, but you do have to talk to your doctors. It's not like a medical be all end all with everything. It's a tool, like using a pencil or a marker. So I'm not a medical professional, so I can't like
You can't
do,
diagnose.
right. I can't diagnose, but I can tell you what areas might need looking at.
Right. And you can feel when it's too dense or congested. And
Yes.
using the universal law of balance, right? Then we are violating if there's something like stuck in your throat chakra. I feel like a cat just had a hairball. I don't know why that just came through.
Mine's like, my throat chakra is a little clogged up. It's probably because I'm nervous, y'all. um, but
Human. I love
it
it.
is. And it's speaking my truth too. I mean, this is such an important step for me to be able to come out and to say, and I'm going to get emotional and probably cry here in a second, but it really is important to me to be able to say, I'm here. I want to help. I want to heal. It's just, it's what I'm meant to do. Sorry, I'm really getting emotional.
No, I get like that too. You know, when
Yeah.
you're in alignment and you have so many blessings and
Yeah.
love in your life, I walk around crying.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm so sorry.
My husband keeps saying it's menopause, but I don't believe it.
No, it's not. It's gratitude, right?
Yep.
So I highly recommend having a session with Agatha. And can you please tell us where we can reach you at again?
So you can go to my Facebook page, and that's Angelic Crystal Healing on Facebook. You can also reach out to me via the internet at angelicrystalhealingllc.com. And that's a web page, and there's everything there that you can sign up for any promotions or anything like that that I might have going on, and newsletters and things like that, which I'm working on.
Yay.
And then also you can email me at angelicrystalhealingllc@gmail.com.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. And thank you for giving us your time today. And please
Thank you.
with Agatha. She is amazing and she is a beautiful person inside out. I know that she will bring you joy and happiness as well. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. So I'm going to stop recording right there. It should